You know, I might have been wrong. I made a video earlier, a few weeks ago talking about Oregon and how I didn't think that was the real deal. I flat out think Oregon is the real deal. Yo, I don't know if you guys watched that game last night like I watched it. I think Oregon, man, don't get me wrong. I don't think that Penn State proved something to me last night too. Because I didn't think Penn State was all that good. But they just played with the number one team in the country, big time. And Oregon just can't be stopped on offense. Oregon cannot be stopped on offense. Their defense, they gave up 37 points. So it tells you that. Defense gave up 37 points. But still, they was able to hold off the number 3 team in the country and pull off a victory. We all know Dylan Gabriel came from Oklahoma, went to Oregon, and he has not looked back. This might have been the best thing he could have done is leaving Oklahoma. And look at him, 22 or 32, 283 passing, 4 touchdowns, QBR rating of 95.4. Jordan James, running back, 20 carries, 87 yards, 2 TDs. Noah Whittington, 15 carries, 82 yards, 5.5 yards a carry. This offense of Oregon is so explosive, it is insane. But where I come into question is their defense. So let's go look at it. They had 1 interception, returned for 24 yards. Had another interception, returned for 0 yards. Okay? So let's check out. They don't have the stats of the D. There we go. D-line. Oregon got 1 sack, 2 tackles for losses. The Nittany Lions got 1 sack, 6 tackles for losses. So that's why I say, I'm not just bought all the way in on their defense, on Oregon's defense. I'm not. And granted, who defense around the country is just that amazing. We all understand how good Texas defense is, Georgia's defense is, and supposedly Ole Miss defense was. But all these teams have gave up big games. We got to think about Georgia to Alabama. Think about Ole Miss when they got their booty spanked. Think about Tennessee. That we all know they have good defenses, but everybody's been putting up points on everybody. Okay, so what I'm saying is this: is any defense in the country good enough to stop this Oregon offense? But is Oregon defense good enough to stop a high-powered offense? Maybe say like Ole Miss, say like a Georgia. Is what I'm getting at. But what I got to take back is I 100% think Oregon deserves the number 1 spot. I 100% think Oregon is the real deal. Their offense is just amazing. Watching them play, the way they can develop the scheme, the way they can open up, passing lanes, it's amazing. And I seen it firsthand last night. That's my first game I truly just watched from start to end. This Oregon offense is amazing, dude. And I can't knock Penn State at all. Drew Aller, the 2 costly interceptions, you can't have that. But on the ground is why I say Oregon's defense, okay? Oregon's defense to me is suspect. It's their offense that keeps them in the game. Look at this. They had 2 rushers that rushed for over 100 yards. Katron Allen, 14 for 124. He averaged 8.9 yards a carry. Then Nicholas Singleton, 10 carries for 105 yards. He averaged 10.5 yards a carry. That's what I mean by their defense. Because we all know what Georgia's going to do. Georgia's going to run the ball. We all know what Tennessee will do with Dylan Sampson in the backfield. They're going to run the ball. So that's what I mean by Oregon's defense is questionable, but their offense is amazing. They deserve the number one spot, but when they actually play somebody who plays decent defense, like a Georgia, like a Tennessee, what will they do then? Is why I made that video early on, and why I'm like now, yeah, their offense is amazing, but their defense is what questions me. Because you got teams like Georgia, they're gonna get takeaways. They're gonna find a way to stop the scheme. Not gonna stop it, but they're gonna get theirs. They're gonna get theirs. Georgia, Tennessee, whoever, they're gonna get theirs. So that's what I mean by, is Oregon really the real deal? Offense, yeah, heck yeah. But defense, I feel like if you can run the ball, and if you find a way to slow down that offense, and at some point, Penn State did. Okay? Penn State did. I don't think Penn State never had the lead.